Good evening, family, friends, and fans, and all you lost souls who have somehow found your way here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see behind me, we're not in the normal workbench where I've been shooting. No, we're out in the garage. Why? I'm glad you asked. We're going to put down some paint in the paint booth. What are we going to be painting tonight? Well, let's get rolled around here and we're going to be doing some Kroot Hounds, science fiction doggos from Warhammer 40k. And I have this odd greenish yellow. You can see spots of it there on the cardboard. Supposed to be German armor color. But that doesn't look like any of the sample pictures that I've got for my German camo. So we're saving it for the good stuff. So let me get you set up and let you guys watch one of my favorite things to do, and that's put paint on plastic. All right. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can watch the magic. Oops. Well, that didn't work out too well. Sorry about the wild swinging there, folks. Alright, here we go. Let me get this out the way. And here goes the paint. This is just Vallejo, standard Vallejo hobby paint spray can with an awesome little trigger handle on it. Trying to travel with an airbrush just does not appeal to me. I lived most of my modeling life without an airbrush, and have found some really good quality spray can paints. So I figure, why not just use them? Alright, so there's that. Now I've got a little test set of German fuel cans that I want to try out as well. Let's grab these and move these guys to the back. Now I had painted these earlier and thought I was using this color paint. See, you can see how yellow that looks, and I'm just not convinced that's accurate. This one's far more tan looking, but I don't know. Maybe the other color really is right. But at any rate, we're going to see what we can do with this on this little set of German fuel cans. All right. Give that a couple of minutes to dry up a little bit. See, and it just put that color down so smooth, so nice and smooth right over the top of that tan. Flip this around. You can see the underside right through here, or you can still see the tan under the yellow. So let's make that go away. Man, look at that. I just really like that. How that paint comes out of that Vallejo can. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, I do have an exhaust fan running. It's not a huge one. I need to go down to Harbor Freight or somebody and get me a really nice, large industrial strength air mover fan. Slide these guys right over here. These guys up to the forefront again, because we're going to flip them over and we'll take a run at the other side. Okay. Get that in frame a little bit better. All right, here we go. And a trick I learned from studying somebody back when I thought I was going to take up airbrushing, but it applies to spray painting as well, and that is, y'all hold tight 1 second. I'm going to obscure the video camera. We're going to resize the screen, and hopefully that didn't make anybody sick. And that is to start your spray. Well, let me do it this way. Start your spray before you ever get to your model. Continue your spray across, come to the far side, still spraying, and when you get past it, then stop. And that helps eliminate runs, drips, globs, all that sort of fun stuff. And it seems to work out pretty well with spray paint cans and little trigger assemblies, just as well as with an airbrush. All right, we're going to do a little bit more. We're going to go up and down this time. But you see how I go on past, above, and below the model every time. All right, let's bring the fuel cans back up, because they need to get flipped over and have their underbellies done. And in case you're wondering what I'm using for props, these are just pieces of cardboard corner protectors out of furniture kits that are packed in for protecting the corners. And I just repurposed them. All right, here we go. Okay. You see the little can pieces had some recesses here that were still the gray color, because from the other side the paint hadn't reached them yet. So when we flip them around like that, then there you go. Now we can get to it and cover it. I saw a little spot of gray that needed addressing. Alrighty. Let that dry a little bit. Well, y'all, I decided I like that color so much. We're going to put the piranha in there and paint over the tan with that desert yellow, Dunkelgelb, Panzer yellow. I got a couple of spots on the cans to hit. The little Kroot hounds were coming out looking really good. All right, now let's hit this guy right here. And some of you may be squawking, but Michael, the tan paint, it wasn't dry. Yeah, you're right, it wasn't. I may be screwing up. I don't know. It's part of the fun of this hobby. You just go where the mood takes you at the moment. If you screw up, you screw up. Sometimes screwing up leads to happy little accidents. We grew up on Bob Ross, right? All right, let's hit this side. Alrighty. Folks, we are going to call that painting run good for the night. I am going to, we're going to switch around, and I'm going to let the parts sit there and dry, cure overnight. We'll take a look. We'll make the dried parts subject of tomorrow's video. How about that? Fair enough? I like it. Anyway, come back tomorrow and we'll see how that works out. And as always, I'll see you on the other side.